Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ryan. I am the Kryptonian Collector, and today, guys, I am joined with my copy of Superman #6 from 1940. Now, this book I picked up in a Elite 11 auction on Instagram, and I got a really good deal from, I believe, Jaws Comics on this one. And I always did want to get this one cleaned, pressed, and have that spine fixed. Now, I've looked into multiple different options. There's some pretty talented people out there, but right now my problem is Canada Post is doing rotating delivery and strikes, so I don't want to pay a ton of money to ship this out to have it done. And I know a guy, a buddy of mine in town, that actually does clean books. Now, I've already reached out to my friend Brad at Squeaky Clean Comics about dealing with this, and he seems to be willing to take it on. I'm really hopeful that he's going to be able to fix the spine, and I know he'll be able to clean it and press it. He's very good at all that. You've seen some of the books in my past videos that I've purchased from him. But I trust him to take care of this one in town, so I'm going to give him a shot on it and see what he can do. Now, the spine is quite damaged, as you can see. It has some real issues going on, but I think when all is said and done, he is going to be able to get this thing looking beautiful. So here's to hoping. And the first thing I have to do is I have to crack this thing out. So today we are going to be cracking my Superman #6 out of the magazine slab. And as you can see on the back, you've probably seen photos. It's extremely, the spine is extremely shifted. The book definitely needs a clean. It was not clean before it was graded. And I think a press and clean, like if you look at the back, the front, that white, I think Brad's going to do an amazing job. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack this slab. I've got a bag and board ready to go for it. And I'm going to be delivering this to him hopefully this week. And we will see how long it takes to come back. And once it is back, it's going into CGC for regrading. And hopefully we'll be able to get this spine roll issue fixed. But here we go. All right, guys, so here it is, my copy of Superman 6 once again, and let's get into it now. I've kind of looked at the top and bottom, and I know I've only cracked a CBCS slab before, but to me, I don't know. I'm just going to be kind of going off of instinct, I guess. There's that. So, I don't know. There doesn't seem to be a good spot to crack into this thing. So I'm going to try again on that one. There's that. That really does look like the point of entry. I've watched a couple videos, but never with a... There we go. I don't know. I'm having mild troubles. Looks like it is being extraordinarily tough right now. I'm going to try maybe on the corner here without injuring myself further, of course. I don't know. This seems like the best spot to really crack it. I can hear it kind of cracking along the side here. All right, well, I'm gonna have to look up another video on this, maybe rewatch, and see if I can get into this. All right, guys, so I took my cutter here and went around the perimeter of the slab, and it was making some pretty gnarly sounds. So just excuse me if the shot is a little bit off. There's that. Definitely feel it coming apart right here now, so I'm going to see. There we go. All right, guys, I've cracked into this one. It looks like I've got her open. And just gonna go right along the side and split it open here. Hopefully. I'm going to be very careful. I do not want to damage the Superman book inside. All right, guys, so I have the bottom separated quite well from the top on the bottom of the slab, and I'm just cracking away slowly, trying to stay away from the book inside. And there we go. And turns out that was just the seal, but here we are. There is the Superman number 6. Now, that's that. It is out of the slab, so all that's left is to get it out of the inside sheath, and we will be done. So one thing I do want to do is keep the label with the 2.5 on it. Let's see if I can get that out. I don't know if it's actually adhered in there, but it's really not coming out that easily. There we go. So there is the label for my Superman number 6, 2.5. And here is the now discarded slab. The slab was scratched up, and this book definitely needed a press clean. So here we go. My 2.5 Superman. I'm just going to get it out of this thing, and we will get it bagged and ready to go to Brad at Squeaky Clean. All right, so I found this old box, and I'm going to cut away the outer magazine piece now. This was way worse when I did my original video. Go back to that, cutting out my 9.6 CBCS Amazing Spider-Man 361 First Carnage. But this is extremely, oh my Lord, this is way more stressful. So there we go. And if I'm correct, I'm going to have to cut all the way around. I'm going way faster than I want to be. All right, so there we go. And just gonna give that a little cut. Wow. You can actually smell the old comic book in there. That's crazy. All right, gonna cut this a little wider. And we're gonna go and cut right up along that. And then slowly, firmly cut right along the top. And hopefully that works just like that. Oh my gosh. There it is. My Superman number 6 from 1940. I love this cover, the very truly yours Clark Kent Superman. And just the cover itself, classic cover, and honestly, I'm very excited to see what Brad can do with this thing. Now, the only other thing I'm going to try to do is see, oh my, it's really cool to see the inside pages. Oh man, there's the ad for All-Star Comics number 1. Strength. I should be wearing gloves. My gosh. Anyways, guys, there it is. Now I'm going to get this thing bagged, and I'll be back with you in just a moment. All right, everyone. So that is it. I've got the old slab and sleeve it was in. You can see the sleeve has quite a bit of dust and crap all over it. And the slab itself had a massive scratch along the front piece. So the slab was really beaten up. That was one reason for sending it off, but I did want to get it cleaned, pressed, and that spine roll fixed. Here it is out of the slab. And here is the label for it, my 2.5 label. And it will be heading to Brad's at Squeaky Clean Comics to get pressed, cleaned, and whatnot. I will put his channel, a link to his channel down below, and you guys might be able to see, if I don't know if he's gonna do a video, but if he does a video on the cleaning process on this thing, it will be up there, so I will share it. But man, as soon as this thing gets back, it's heading right to CGC, and we will get a hurry and rush on getting this one back. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna put this one right here. That is cracking a CGC magazine slab. The one thing I would mention is to take a sharp blade, much like the knife I had, to cut around it. And once you've done that, a little flathead screwdriver, and just keep twisting and cracking the edges until it eventually comes apart. The piece on the side right here turned out to be something like the hinge, and as soon as I broke that, it opened right up. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. That will be it for this. This is just part one. Tune back in for part two. It's coming up hopefully soon, where I will be getting the book, getting it ready to go, sending it off, and then I will pick up again when it gets back with its grade. And again, just check out Brad at Squeaky Clean Comics. I'm sure we may see some sort of clip of my Superman 6 getting some work done on it. Thanks everyone. I will be putting links down below for all my socials: Facebook, X, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Letterboxd, Vero, all down below. Subscribe to my channel for more great content. Subscribe to Squeaky Clean Comics to see some really cool comic cleaning other than just this one. And I will see you guys on the next video.